What's going on, Be Different fam? Welcome to your level 3 exercises. If you've done level 1 and 2, you know that it's going to get progressively harder, so we're not going to slow it down now. So what you want to do is set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes, and we're going to run through 6 exercises as many times as we can. Now we're going to bump up the repetitions to 10 reps for each exercise. So make sure you bring a towel and a good water bottle because you're going to sweat with this one. Make sure you watch the video prior to starting your exercise and then follow along. That way you make sure you're executing the movements with good form and technique. As always, remember to use quality movement over quantity of movement. If you need to pause the video or slow it down or slow your tempo down, that's perfectly okay. We want you to get through this safely and effectively, but most of all, we want you to have fun.
Don't forget to take a screenshot to always refer back. Our first exercise is going to be a lateral bear crawl. Starting on your hands and knees, gently lift your knees just a few inches off the ground. You want to keep your back nice and flat. We're going to take 10 steps to the right and then 10 steps to the left. Be sure to keep your hips nice and stable through each movement. Exercise number 2 is a dumbbell reverse lunge with a knee drive. Holding your dumbbells to the side, step back with one foot, making sure you're nice and stable. Drop that knee down. And then with that same foot, you're going to drive it up forward to 90 degrees, making sure you stay nice and stable on one foot. Give me 10 on each leg. Our next exercise is feet elevated push-up. You want to get your feet up on an elevated surface. Bring your hands right below the shoulders. And with control, bring your chest down towards the ground. Make sure you stay nice and straight from your shoulders all the way to your feet like a nice straight plank. Give me 10 reps. Exercise number 4 is going to be a goblet squat with a pulse. So we're going to grab the dumbbell in goblet position, squat down, and instead of coming all the way back up, we're going to pulse at the bottom by coming up just a tad and then right back down. So this is almost like a 1.5 squat. Give me 10 reps. Exercise number 5 is a renegade row. So in push-up position, grab your dumbbells and keep your body nice and stable. You're going to drive your elbow up towards the ceiling with control, making sure your hips stay nice and stable. Try to avoid any rotation throughout the hips and shoulders. Give me 5 to 10 reps on each side. Our last exercise is going to be a kettlebell swing. Holding the kettlebell, you want to hike it back under your hips, and then with a controlled thrust, bring the kettlebell up halfway and bring it back down between your legs. You want to make sure you stay nice and controlled as you catch the kettlebell and weight with your hips and thrust back and forth. If you don't have a kettlebell, you could use a dumbbell. Here is a dumbbell variation Coach Rudy is performing. Make sure you perform 10 reps.